Good evening, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the cafe chat. Hopefully, we'll have some share outs and get some people to come join us in here. Ah, but welcome in to Saturday afternoon. I'm doing the chat today because basically, guys, tomorrow I will be. I don't know. Hopefully, y'all have seen. Hopefully, you all will see the have seen the post and the thumbnails. I will be streaming from St. Augustine tomorrow. So, so there we go. So we're just gonna hang out, have some Disney drink. I'm gonna see what Disney news I can pull up for us today. And if any of my subs and all that want to come hang out, but I know there's a ton of people streaming. I know there's a ton of people streaming, but all over the place. So hopefully we'll get some people to come in. But anyways, looking forward to tomorrow, guys. I can't really cleaning your Blackstone. Well, better you than me, Doug. That's all I can say. At least some of us are. At least some of us get to sit here and. I got to admit, though, I haven't been sitting here doing nothing. I've actually been working a lot on my travel stuff, doing training videos again, and catching everything up. I just caught up my all my client list up over there. Got all my uh now I just got to go through all the training videos and some other videos, some new ones that they have actually added. I need to go through and take care of. So that'll be fun. But I got all day since I ain't going nowhere. But don't have too much fun doing whatever you're doing, dog. Or I should say, don't work too hard, buddy. Remember, it's Easter. Dean, the live place. Dean, I have been trying to get you for several days. First of all, how you feeling? I know you were sick that one week. I hope you are feeling good. Um, but yeah, I was trying to get a hold of you to see what day you wanted to get on the. All right, you're doing okay. Good. Well, let me know when we can get you on the show because I know I've been. Yeah, I sent you a couple of messages over the last couple of weeks. Between I don't remember the last time I sent you a message. I got the one message and you said you were sick, and then I think I quit trying after that to give you time to heal and all that. Because I've been working on Yeehaw Bob, who I've got coming in on Monday night. So yeah, I'll email you again and just send me IG me a date a Monday night that you can do. I know we can't do it until after 9 o'clock, and I will make sure we set a special 9 o'clock Dave's Disney Life. And we'll set it for like 9 to 9:30 so that I know because I know you got bowling on Monday nights. Yeah, it's the only way I know how to get a hold of you, though. Yeah, that no, you know what? That seems to be happening to everybody, Dean. Either people have had family issues or things going on with their family members, or people have been getting sick. So I understand a lot of people have been getting some type of stomach virus. So just let me know. But I do know one thing if you can help push out, I got Yeehaw Bob coming. I don't know if you want, I can send you the thumbnail if you want, but I know if you're going live anytime soon, if you can let them know that I've got Yeehaw Bob coming on Monday night. But yeah, we're looking forward to that. This Monday night's going to be real fun. We're going to be starting at 6 o'clock. Yeah, that's huge for this channel. That is majorly huge for this channel. Yeah, that's going to be my biggest. You know, I've had things accomplished. I've had things accomplished, but this will be the biggest accomplishment of my of this channel yet. So that is quite a thing, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous, but you know, we're going to get through it. We're going to have fun, and May works. Just let me know a date for May, Dean, and that'll work. I just got your message. John, what are you doing? Oh, I know you're cooking your ribs. I'd ask you if you wanted to come on, but I know everybody's busy with different Easter stuff. So yeah, I told you I was. So if anybody, listen, anybody's got time and they want to come on right now, I can send you the link. Yeah, John's cooking some ribs right now. Okay, I'll send you the link, John. I know poor Doug's cleaning something, so I know he can't. But I will. I will. Yeah, I will. We will get him back in here on the show. Okay, let me get the link for you, John, real quick, because we're just hanging out. We're just gonna hang out and have fun and just do what we do best. Okay, as soon as I can find my duck head, there's my duck head. There's that. And like this, get that. Let me see. But yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, it's I've actually had a busy morning, but it's been everything travel agency gearing up and trying to find the right way to get this thing stuff out. Especially since they transferred the whole blooming agent portal, and but it's been getting it done little by little. Now I'm just going through some training videos, which I'll continue to go through the rest of the day and just relax and movie maybe next. Yeah, grab a beer. Come on. I'm about to pop open if that keeps up, I may pop open a Smirnoff. And May works out. Just give me a date in May, Dean, and that'll work. Movie Mania Nick, how are you, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. Here's our good friend Movie Mania Nick. And another one that if you like movie reviews and you haven't caught any of his movie reviews, go check out that guy's channel. Oh, you just finished work? Oh, there's our good friend Jason Thibodeau. Hey, Jason, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy afternoon. And again, guys, I hope everybody's having a happy Saturday and again, happy Easter weekend. Yeah, well, I wish I could say I finished work, but I ain't working my main job, but I sure as in the hell working the hell out of my travel agency right now. It's funny. I got my headset going and I can hear myself speaking through my headset. But yeah, it's good. But so anybody what anybody got any special plans that they're doing to either today or tomorrow? I mean, I know tomorrow I'm doing a special live stream Easter from St. Augustine, so I know that tomorrow I'll be at St. Augustine. Um, oh, Dean's going to his hello, uploading the same video every day. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Or how are you doing? Uploading the same video? I don't know if I've ever seen you in before today, but but give me 1 second, guys. Uh, the people that are letting me stay at the house, I may have to step away for a second. I might have to do something. But anyways, yeah. So make sure you guys pay. If you guys really, if you got nothing, you're anything. If you're not doing anything majorly tomorrow afternoon, sometime in the. I mean, I know I'm going to start the stream at 1 o'clock, but I'll be going through well into the evening. I particularly want to be there for dusk around the Matanza Bay because it's the Matanza Bay is really nice. And then John is in. Let's add him to the stream. I'm sure he'll pop in when he's ready. Hopefully, he's got his. Hey, John, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you been?
Not much. Doing good. Busy as hell. I mean, not working, but I'm actually getting a lot done of all the transferring on the PA portal, and it's been nothing but murder.
So
But give me one. Huh?
You got your new laptop set up, right?
No. I'm having to do everything by phone.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. I got the neighbor who's letting me stay at the house. I got to take my garbage to him real quick. So I will be right back. Just say hello to everybody and tell them about that good ribs you're cooking. Dang it, we all want to come to your house, John. You got the ribs going on, dang nabbit.
I only made a half a rib. It's only me and my wife. So half a rack.
Oh, come on now. Really? You could invite the whole Disney community. Would pop in on you.
Hey, Jason, Dean, Doug, Nick. What's up, guys? Nick, what a day, huh? What's it, 80 degrees? Beautiful here. No golf today. It's Saturday, so it's too crowded. My lunch is boring. Hey, lunch is lunch, right? Nick, I'll be in Toms River tomorrow for Easter. I'll be up in Silverton area. That's where my future in-laws will be. That's where they live. They invited us for Easter, so I don't have to cook. That's good. Yeah, seafood and ribs. Yeah. I'm very limited to what I can make for seafood because my wife does not like seafood, believe it or not. She grew up in Point Pleasant, which is like a big seafood town. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, so I have 2 dogs. A yellow lab who's pretty big, and then I have a dog who's a mixed Shiba Inu. She doesn't bark, but you'll hear Max once in a while bark. So, Dino, you going live tonight? I was checking out what's live tonight. I know. You are? Okay. 7 o'clock? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think who else is going. I think Pete is doing wrestling. I didn't realize it was WrestleMania. I thought it was already over. Hey, Doug. Yeah, you went early today, Doug. Wow, I was at the gym and I got a message that you were going early. Want to say hello? Want to say this is the big guy. Want to say hello? There he is. Somebody say hello to you? So the other one's hiding because Dave has that smoke detector alarm that constantly goes off. And the other one does not like that. He doesn't care less. All he wants to do is hunt squirrels and rabbits. Hi, Samara. How are you? I did catch Doug. I did catch some of that stream last night. You were doing the church service. That was pretty cool. I've never. Usually Saturday nights. I've never done a Good Friday service before. When I was younger, I used to go to church a lot. My parents, they were very religious. Yes, Amardos. Dave is dealing with his, I guess, landlord or whatever, so he'll be back soon. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that was nice you do that. Yeah, you got to take care of mom and dad. I mean, my mom passed away 20 years ago, and my dad, he passed away in September, and we used to talk every day. Now that he's gone, it's like, it's like a hole to fill. It's like, it's weird, because we used to try to make time every day to talk to him. Now that he's gone, it's really weird. I told him, just put a battery in it, Nick. Just all we got to do is 9-volt battery, or maybe it's 2A battery, AA batteries, but I don't know if Doug knows, but I used to go to Bethel Park a lot back in the 80s. My barracks sergeant used to live in Bethel Park outside of Pittsburgh. So I used to drive the 6-7 hour drive all the time, once a year, and go visit him. Used to have a good time. And he used to take me through Pittsburgh, give me the tour, which was, I thought, Pittsburgh's a pretty cool town. So you like the Blackstone? I thought about getting that. It's more of a flat grill, right? So you don't really get the flame. So you go on a Disney cruise next Monday, Samara. Nice. Yeah, we haven't been to Disney since 2019. But we thought about doing a good Disney cruise. Hi, Gene. Hey, how are you? Okay. Just water, right? Clean with water. Yeah, you don't want to put soap on that. You want to keep that. Yeah. Yeah, so we've done many cruises, but most of ours is out of New York, Pier 88 on the west side of New York by Hell's Kitchen. We'd love to fly down to Miami, maybe do one out of that. Or we thought about doing Disney cruise. I don't know. I know they're pretty expensive. Well, what we'd like to do is do the Virgin cruise. It's like an all-adult cruise, no kids, no nothing. Just my wife wants to do that. I think that's out of Miami. So when you go out of New York, most of the cruises don't go to many places. Maybe some of the Bahamas, Bermuda. That's about it. It's tough to get to the Western Caribbean. Yeah. Well, last time we went to Disney, Nick, was 2019. And we were there in August. I know a lot of you guys remember they had the Beverly Challenge on Resort TV One, and we were going to go to that. I wanted to meet. I didn't know Pete that much then, but I knew of Dev and a few of the other people, and I wanted to meet them. And the hurricane was coming, and we were staying in where we were staying, Melbourne. So we said, let's get out of here before the hurricane comes. We drove. We left. We never went to it. So that would have been pretty cool. That's the last time we were in Florida. I mean, last time we were in Disney. But I've been to Florida a few times since, but not Disney. Obviously, when my father passed, I was down in St. Augustine with him. Now that they have the new Epic, I'd love to go see Epic. I mean, I love Disney, but I like all the other stuff too. You know, check it out. MegaCon. Okay. A lot of my friends go down to Orlando every year. They have the ICAST, which is a big fishing expo down in Orlando. It happens every year. And they always say, you got to come down. You got to come down. I'm like, eh. Sorry, my wife was talking to me. Yeah, so I enjoy mostly everybody as all you guys that do content creators. It's great watching you guys. I try to get as much as I can. I have a lot of stuff to do, but it's
Sorry, guys.
there you go.
It took me a little time. I was talking with the owner of the house
That's all right.
about a couple of issues.
All right.
So, but I miss coming in. Hello, Jeannie. Good to see you.
I was talking about myself a little bit, what I do, here and there and stuff. So
That's good.
yeah.
Hey, Tamara Brown is in the house.
Yeah, I got on the cruise.
Yeah, she's getting ready to go on a cruise. She's getting ready to go on a Disney cruise.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Get the air conditioning going. It's getting a little hot in this house.
Hey, Dave.
What's up?
When I went to Florida to see my father, and I drove home, I noticed they have a port in Jacksonville that does cruises, right?
Yeah. There's only one cruise, but there's only one cruise ship that goes out of Jacksonville.
Carnival.
And that's the Carnival Elation.
Yeah, I saw a big Carnival ship there. We drove by.
Right. Yeah. Carnival that's actually the first cruise I did was Carnival Elation.
Okay. I think my wife's done a few Carnival cruises for her better.
Yeah, I do like it. I mean, obviously.
She's a big party girl. She was a big party girl back then.
Well, hey, just because you go on Carnival doesn't mean you go to. You have to party. I mean, if you're really a party animal and you really want to party, then I would say, and if you're young enough, because I really can't see us older. I won't say old people, but us older generations. I don't know if I would recommend Virgin Cruise Lines, but for the younger party, I can see Virgin Cruise Line.
That's the one we're talking about doing.
Virgin?
Yeah, it's for.
Nice.
It's adults only, right?
Yeah, you won't see no kids on Virgin.
Okay.
And you don't necessarily. And here's the thing about Virgin: they do a lot of on deck parties. But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to go to those on deck to the deck parties.
Doug.
Oh, I knew Doug was gonna. I knew that was coming. Well, hey, look at it this way: if you go on there. If you do go on there as a special person, chances of you coming back that way might be very slim. That's if you hang with the younger crowd and party. Party, dude. But, that's. Yeah, well, thank you for holding on to him. I needed to talk to him about a couple of issues that were with the house. So.
You talking about that smoke detector?
Well, that was one, but there's something else too that's trying to crawl under the house, and I need to let him know because he tries to board her up so nothing can get under the house. But I think there's been something else trying to get under there, so I had to let him know.
Like what?
I don't know. It might have been like a raccoon or something because we're around a lot of wooded areas and that, so it could be almost anything. To be the honest, truthfully.
Born again virgin. That's funny.
Oh, geez. Oh, we're going to show this.
I'll tell you, when Steve and Doug get together, I mean, that's one hell of a party.
I almost get a little worried about when Steve and Doug get together. But that's okay. That when you're party hardying, like I said, I'd stay up till about 3 or 4 in the morning on party hardy.
Yeah.
Besides sitting on that deck and watching over the ocean and like I said, the minute I get my house, I start booking a cruise for Disney or Royal Caribbean next year.
Yeah.
There's no question about it.
Let's hold on. I got to take this for a second. Let's see what this is.
No problem. Yeah. Yep. Everybody's going to be getting ready to Eastern. I'm already ready for Easter. I'll be the one over in St. Augustine.
Oh God. Oh God. I just got results from my my last Sunday league golf outing. I came in very last place.
Oh.
Out of 24 people, I was 24th. Oh God. Oh well. I had a bad day. I shot a 94, but with my handicap, I was in last place.
Oh.
Yeah, so that happens. I have an 8 handicap, so with a 94,
Hello, Dean the Turkey Legster.
You're not going to do good. An 86 is not
well, good. I know one thing, Dean. Sorry, there's no turkey legs in St. Augustine. So, just saying.
Hey, Dean, what's up, bud?
You know you won't be seeing no turkey legs tomorrow because there's no turkey legs in St. Augustine. Oh, my sister. Now my sister is.
So how long ago did you move to Florida, Dave?
The summer of '99. I've been down here since the summer of '99.
Holy
So I've actually been here. I've been here 25 years.
25. Yeah, nice. Wow.
So
Yeah,
I'm actually. I'm now a Michigander Floridian.
Yeah, I had a chance to transfer to what's it called? Punta Gorda Post Office.
Punta Gorda, yeah, Punta Gorda. Yeah. It's over on the Gulf side.
I turned it down, but that would have been nice.
Turn it down. What are you doing turning that down?
Well, things were going on, and it's just kind of at the time it was. I thought about it, but it's a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, hey, you never know.
Yeah, just think if I were retired in Florida, my handicap would have been.
Yeah, oh my God! The last time, Teeny, that I really went to St. Augustine and spent time like that, the ghost hunters had just been there. I missed them by 2 days. I can't remember where they were filming. Was they
the ghost hunters from Massachusetts?
Yeah, they were.
Really?
They were, and now, it's been a long time ago now. It's been years now, but they because they did the St. Augustine Lighthouse, and they did another place in St. Augustine, and I missed them just by 2 days. Yeah, well, they've investigated the lighthouse twice, but I think they did. I think they did the Ripley's. I'll have to check the thing, but I want to think they did the Ripley's Believe It or Not too. One time I couldn't.
Do you believe in that stuff, Dave?
I joke around with it. I really don't believe in God. Spirits, yeah, because of my belief. I believe in demons and spirits.
Yeah.
Don't believe in ghosts.
I believe in that.
No, I do. Here's the thing. Because I've taken pictures and I've got some weird things I could never explain. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple of things happen when I was a kid. When I moved down the shore in the house that I grew up in, and then when I got out of service, I lived home for a little bit, and things happened to me then, and I was like unexplainable. It was just weird things. It was just. I'm not going to get into it, but it was. Yeah, I do believe in that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the team. I believe there was a little falling out with some of them. Some of them were just getting older and they wanted to move on. Because there was two of them there was two of the newer ones that came later in the show. They went on to do their own ghost show over on Discovery. Because Ghost Hunter stayed around for quite some time, even after Jason left, or after
Right.
not Jason,
These
the
guys
other
were
one.
what? These the guys that were plumbers?
These were the guys that were rotor-rooter plumbers.
Right.
They were actually rotor-rooter plumbers before they got big.
Yeah, that was a good show.
It was.
Yeah, I like that show. Yeah.
Yeah, Amy and Adam. Thank you, Jeannie. Yeah, we're talking about the Taps crew. There's not many of them left now. I don't think a lot of them are. I don't know if a lot of them are doing it anymore. A lot of them fell off because I know for one reason or another they just left. I used to watch it for the entertainment. I mean, half the stuff I don't believe really went on.
Yeah.
But I can say that I actually did, when I did the ghost tour at the St. Augustine Lighthouse, I actually got a picture of a ball of light in the middle of nowhere where there was no lights at all. So, like John, I've had a couple of strange things happen that I couldn't explain, but I'm not ready to throw it off and say it was paranormal either. But I mean, I couldn't explain it. I sat there and talked with the people that, because back then it was like those camera that you would take in, the Kodak things that you would take into like Walgreens and have them do. And they couldn't explain it because I asked them, I said, was it like a reflection of the light or possibly the flash that went off and it backflamed? They said, no, they said they couldn't explain it. I showed it to the people that have been running the lighthouse and been running the tours for years. They looked at it and they go, there is no way we can explain it. There's no reason for that light of ball to be where it was. I wish I still had it, and it's probably somewhere on Facebook. I don't do Facebook anymore, but if you go, it used to be on, unless they took it off, it used to be somewhere in a group of pictures under the lighthouse tour somewhere.
Mm.
What you saying Woowa for? Yeah,
Like
I would
Nixon,
agree.
a lot of these reality shows are scripted. He's right.
Yeah, a lot of it's scripted.
Don't forget that show was how long ago? That was what, 30
I'm
years
just
ago?
saying that now, I'm not going to say that some of the stuff they didn't get wasn't legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually caught an orb, and I'm not ready to say it was paranormal. I'm just saying I caught an orb of light. But there was just nobody could explain it. Nobody.
What do you mean you caught it? You actually physically caught it?
Yeah, not physically caught it. I mean, I physically caught it on camera.
A picture.
Because you couldn't see it with the naked eye, but
Right.
you could actually when you took the picture, it was like nothing there. When you take the picture, well, the doggies must be hearing ghosts or something. Hey, Christian Sanchez, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, the being stuck on Small World with that song going over, yeah, that can be something else. Maybe, yeah, possibility. But yeah, those shows, and even with it being scripted, what you doing on the road? You're supposed to be on screen with us so we can question and see if Epcot is haunted. I'd like to. No, I doubt it. I don't think it wouldn't have been a dust orb, Nick. We would have been able to tell if it was a dust orb. Oh boy, never mind. You're going where there's going to be lots of ghosts. An anime convention. Never mind, you'll be full of ghosts in itself with an anime convention. But yeah, I mean, you would have thought between me, the people that actually developed the film, and the people at the thing, you would have thought we would have been able to tell if it was a dust orb, Nick. And none of us said a dust orb. Because normally you can tell what a dust orb is. But this was just a straight up orb of light.
Hey, John. John's here.
Have a great day, John.
Sorry about that. I had someone at the front door.
Oh, no problem. We just thought maybe the dog saw a ghost or something and started barking because you know how they say dogs can usually tell something when something weird's going on.
Yeah, it was just some guy walking around trying to sell solar. We get that a lot around here.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. That's the big thing down here, trying to push all that solar stuff.
And it's a beautiful day here, so we have the religious people out knocking on doors too. We have Jehovah's Witnesses around here.
Well, I'm kind of glad I'm not in my. That's one good thing I'm not in my old neighborhood because then I don't have to do that because we're too far. I'm too far back off the main road.
Nah, it's no big. I just say no, thank you, and I had my own beliefs, and that's it.
Yep, there you go.
That's all. I'm nice to them. So.
Though it is fun sometimes to get into discussions with them, especially when especially when you got like my dad who knew the Bible well. And they were trying to say this, and this, and Dad would say, "Well, the Bible says this. How do you explain that?"
No, I don't.
They couldn't.
Have a good day.
It wasn't. Here's the thing. It wasn't that. It was just to share the gospel with them.
Oh, sure.
And I mean, I love my dad because he never did it in such a way that it belittled him.
Mm-hmm.
But he was able to point out the fact that you guys and your word says this, but this is what the gospel says, and how do you?
Right. Yeah. Well, I put it more like we both believe in the same thing. It's just we believe it in different ways. So let's leave it at that. So,
yep.
Everything. And we have a good day. So that's all.
And that's about it. So we won't go. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the ghost.
Supposed to be cafe chat.
I am cafe chatting. I'm cafe chatting on Dorito and a frosty grape juice. Grape soda. I need ice cream.
Did you watch Jeff earlier with the? He was at Epic. He was in Epic.
No, I didn't get a chance to watch it.
He was doing some of the food stuff. I'm like, ooh, that looks good. That looked good. That looked good. Wow.
Yep. See, you can't get into Disney without getting into food. That's the thing.
Well, that was at Epic. That was in Universal.
Oh, he was doing it.
I know a lot of Disney people are anti-Universal, but I like both.
Well, my thing is, I'm not anti-Universal. It's just not Universal. It's just not my thing.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I mean, if people like Universal, go for it. Have more power to you.
Yeah, we like to go there once in a while because it breaks it up a little bit. If you go to Disney a lot, what else is there? You want to do different things.
Where's your ice cream? I don't know. I know I got some strawberry ice cream hanging in the refrigerator. I've been in there for a while. I need to get it out and eat it.
I didn't know that. Jeff's not a fan of Universal. Huh? Wow.
Yeah, I'm not. And like I said, I'm not against. I'm not against Universal. I just think.
Yeah.
But when they changed, now I did when I first moved down here. I did love Universal because I loved when they had the Jaws ride and Men in Black, and you actually and you had the ET ride,
Mm.
which ET was the one that lasted the longest out of all those things. I don't think it's there anymore, but
Yeah, you know what would be sick if I lived in Florida and I had, being retired and I would get the pass and I'd be probably in Disney every day. It would be like, that'd be like, I'll go for a walk. Let me go to Disney. I'll walk around.
if I could, I'm telling you now, if I could be
I would check
retired,
Universal out though, but
if I could be retired, I would be at Disney every day right now.
yeah. But you live a long way though, 2.5 hours, right?
I'd be there every day. I don't care.
Really?
I'd be putting a parking.
That's a long drive.
I'd go get me a a camper and park it in a camping thing.
Yeah. Yeah, an hour or less would be great, but 2.5 hours. Well, Florida guys, you drive 6-7 hours, no big deal for you.
Yep.
And here in Jersey, you go 2 hours north and you're in all that traffic every day. Oh, it's just,
Well, one thing about Florida is if you know the back roads,
right.
because I could easily go down 441,
yeah,
and avoid all the main roads for quite some time.
yeah. But I shouldn't say that because around Disney, I-4 is a mess every day.
That's why you learn the back roads.
Yeah,
I just about know every entrance to Disney on that Disney property.
yeah.
Even going through the back building roads. But
we might go back. We might go not to Disney. We might go to Florida soon. My wife's talking about going visit her friend at Palm Coast, so that should be interesting.
Let's see. That would be it's about 5 hours, Nick.
But
From Orlando to Miami, it's about 5 hours because Miami is about 8 hours from where I live now. Is about 8 hours. And it's about 2 hours from here to Orlando.
We looked at the car rentals. The difference between Jacksonville and Orlando is like 3 times the amount for a car rental. So we might fly into Jacksonville and get a car rental.
There you go.
Because she actually lives closer to Jacksonville than going to Orlando to go to Palm Coast.
Yeah, that would be that actually would be right because it's straight down I-95.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes.
Or A1A if you want to go down by the beach route.
Well, there is an airport in St. Augustine that flies from Trenton, New Jersey that goes to St. Augustine.
Yeah, those are extremely small planes.
Oh, it's Frontier. And it's only one plane a week.
About an Uber now there.
One plane a week. That's it.
Ubering it from Orlando to Miami might be a problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Jill, welcome in. Happy Saturday.
How's Vegas?
Yeah. Y'all had any big numbers yet out there? We already know you hit the big. We know you hit it big on the Disney Treasure. Yes, I'm still at the house, and I'll be at the house until September. Because at this point, I will not see the money until at least July.
Well, I got a question for you. The Disney Cruise Line, do they have casinos on the ships?
No, you will never see a casino on the cruise line. Or you will never see, let me rephrase that. You will never see casinos on the Disney Cruise Line.
Right.
Now, Royal Caribbean has casinos. Canard don't. Celebrity don't. Royal Caribbean does. Carnival does. Some of the other cruise lines do. But hey, there's some other.
Well, as long as there's a lot to do, especially when you're at sea,
Yeah, I agree, Nick. I would agree.
As long as there's enough stuff to do on the cruise, it's
Never
fine.
see me on a Disney cruise unless I hit the lottery. Oh, now, Doug, it ain't that bad. You can find. I'm telling you, you guys can find I can find good deals for you people.
All right, how much is the average Disney cruise, say, for 7 days?
Oh, okay, for 7 days. You are talking a lot of money. Now, Doug's not wrong
No,
about that.
Just tell me.
You're going to talk about $7,000 to $8,000 for a 7-day cruise.
Oh my God!
Actually, stand back. Hold on. Let me look that up. Not actually, might be maybe more like around 3,000 to 4,000. I stand corrected.
Well, that's not too bad.
It also, now here's the thing. It also depends on what kind of cabin you get. If you get an inside stateroom, it'll be like 3,000 to 4,000.
We do balcony. We like the balcony, but I like to see the ocean.
Yeah, because I can guarantee you, balconies on a Disney cruise, you're looking at 3,000 to 4,000.
They tried to keep me off the last cruise because I had the fishing pole. I was trying to fish. No,
now you ain't supposed to be fishing off of a cruise line there.
No, but we like the balcony. You can see the ocean and hang out, and Yeah, the last cruise we did was out of New York. We went to Canaveral. We did NASA, and then we went to Bahamas. It was too windy, so they tender boats to go to their island, but it was too windy, so we had to just circle around the Bahamas for a day. Then we went to NASA, and then we came home. And then prior to that, we did a couple of Bermuda trips. Bermuda's
and it would be just what, you and your wife?
Yeah, it's usually like 2,600 to 3,000 around that area.
Well, and again, it varies because if you're looking at balconies can run. The balconies on the verandas on even on any. Well, I know the verandas on a Disney cruise line. I'm going to tell you now are going to run. Now, like here, you got a 3-night cruise from Singapore. Oh, holy! Wait a minute, that's Singapore. What ship are they talking on this?
Really?
Disney. Yeah, well, I got to
fish off the boats in Alaska. Probably getting halibut, big halibut, right?
Departing port. We'll go, let's say, Port Canaveral. 2 guests sailing to, let's say, the Caribbean, or let's say the Caribbean cruises. No specific leave date. 7 nights. Okay. Well, it's actually not bad. Now, I mean, you got to remember, you would be looking about $8,000 because you're looking at 4,000 per person, which is not bad for a 7-day Caribbean cruise.
And that's on balcony?
That's an inside state cabin. Now on a balcony, hold on, ocean view, veranda. There we go. Now you're looking at about 5,000. So yeah, you're Jill's right. There you go. There's
5,000. All right.
That's 5,000 for one person.
Yeah.
Hold on. Never mind. I stand corrected. It's actually $2,380. That's actually a good price. Total of $5,000 for a week. Mm-hmm. It's actually $2,380 for. Really? I think it was higher than that. Actually, it's not a bad. That wouldn't be a bad price, John. Total, it'd be $5,053. And Yeah. Well, you still have per person in the cabin.
I'm sorry, my other dog's freaking out. She hears your smoke detectors.
That's okay. I'm working on it. I gotta.
This is the other dog. This is Ruby.
Oh, hey, Ruby. Hi, Ruby.
She's older. She's good. She's a good dog. What's the matter, Ruby? You all right? Okay.
But yeah, but see, that's also including your taxes, fees, and port and expenses. So, which is 219. So actually, the total of 5,000 something is not that real bad.
Yeah, Nick, Max, and Ruby. Get it? Max and Ruby.
Yep.
Ruby, relax.
But see, I would make sure I get I
Dave, you want me to overnight you a 9-volt battery?
no, I just haven't left anywhere to go get it. I'll probably pick up one somewhere along the way tomorrow on the way back. 4,983 is that? Hold on, rate deals. Which one for a veranda? 5,700, which is not bad. Still not bad. So it just depends on where. It depends on when you're going.
Right.
Like this one is a very maritime one, and for an inside stateroom, it's 49, just under $5,000, which is not bad. An ocean view room, it's 50, just under 5,500. Veranda is about 58, 59. So me, I would go concierge. I want the whole thing.
Well,
It would only cost me $11,000.
Oh, there you go. Well, what she wants to do is go down to Miami, like fly into Miami, go get a hotel the next day, get to the port, go on like Virgin cruise line,
Right.
do that Western Caribbean thing, and then come back, stay in the hotel overnight, and fly back. So it'll be like a 9-day thing, you know. Take care, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm going to do a Disney cruise, so I mean, I know I'm going to know next year I'm going to end up paying, even for me, because I'm like Jill. I will want a veranda, and I'm going to want a decent sized veranda. So I for myself will be looking to pay about 3,000 to 4,000, maybe even 4,000 to 5,000.
All right. So what is a veranda?
Veranda is your balcony.
Oh, balcony. Okay.
Right, it's your private balcony. Yeah, exactly, Gil. Exactly. That's exactly it. You can make, that's the good thing about it, is you can make payments on it.
Through what cruise line? Disney?
Disney, all of them.
Oh, all of them you can?
Carnival, they call it Flex Pay. Royal Caribbean, they call it something else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we've done
do it from Fort Lauderdale. It's cheaper. No, I don't know if it's cheap. And as far as Disney's tomorrow, I don't know if it's any cheaper from going out of Fort Lauderdale either. But
we've done 2 cruises on our own. It seems like it's a lot better when you go through somebody that does it, like like yourself or a cruise director. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's just it, Joe. By then I will, hopefully everything is situated with job wise, business wise, everything else. Well, and here's the thing. You can do that. You can do Flex Play with Royal Caribbean. You can do it with Carnival, where you can actually set up payments for where you pay so much ever so many days until you get it paid off. And that stuff is always changing around. That stuff is always being revamped. Let's see. For my cruise from Fort Lauderdale is 1,900, and someone in Orlando is double. So
Really?
for geez, Samara. Oh, I'll leave it to Samara. I love it.
Do they cruise at? Is there a port in Tampa?
Yes, Carnival. Now there's now they don't do no Disney cruises out of Tampa, but they do Carnival cruises.
So Disney's only out of Canaveral
And Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, and Port Canaveral. The only one that's Carnival and one other one. There's a couple other cruise lines that's out of Tampa. I'd have to go back and look at it.
You usually have to book what, a year ahead of time?
That's what I recommend, booking a year at the time, so that you give yourself time to pay for it. Because obviously, not only are you paying for the cruise, but you want to save up money that you do want to have for, like if you're souvenir shopping, if you go into.
Yeah, because we've booked in the past. It's been like maybe 6 to 9
months. I knew Carnival. I thought Royal Caribbean did it. Norwegian Celebrity, yeah. I just didn't know all of them. I just know there was certain. I just know Disney don't. The only two ports that they go out of for Disney is Fort Lauderdale and Port Canaveral. But
it's amazing what people have money to book these cruises. When we used to do the NCL, Norwegian Cruise Line, they have Haven. And Haven is so expensive, but it's booked.
Here's what people don't understand, and this is where people don't understand. When you book these cruises, yeah, you may pay for it high time, but the more cruises you take, especially if you do it with one specific cruise, I'm not saying to do it with one specific cruise line, but as you're doing it with specific cruise lines, you're building up points. Those points refer to certain things and perks that may help pay for your next cruise. And as you keep doing it and you keep booking, the perks get higher and higher, which make a big difference. That plus any deal that they may find when they actually do the booking. And then sometimes if you're doing it while you're on a cruise and you're booking another cruise while you're on that cruise, you get extended perks, which can cut down on the cost. There's a lot of things that people don't understand about cruising that can actually cut down on costs for cruising. And why a lot of people actually, you find out reason why they take so many cruises is because they've got perks. They find good deal, they find the best deals that they can.
Yeah.
And
it's tough to do that because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You don't know what's coming up.
That's when you tell them. That's when when I first started as a TA, I wasn't really sure about the travel insurance, but now I'm telling you, I would tell you, do not go on any cruise or anywhere traveling. If you're traveling in country, I'd say no. But if you're traveling to Europe, to Australia, anywhere exotic, or doing a cruise, get your travel insurance, because if something should happen, if you don't have it, you're in a world of hurt. If you have it, you at least got some help. Okay, say that. Wait. We did the placeholder on Disney, which reduces the required. Thank you. Yep. See, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not just the reduced refundable. And that's why it's not just about the reduced deposit you have to put, but sometimes you can find they will give you good deals that you normally wouldn't see. They actually sometimes give you deals that you do not see when you're booking a cruise straight up through, say, like through me and all that. So a lot of them tend to work with the travel agent that you booked with in the first place. Especially if it's a private, like I know a lot of the cruise lines I work with, if my clients book a cruise while they're on that cruise, the cruise lines will set it up and take care of it, but then the commission falls back on me. So there is some, I'm not going to lie, there is some perks to doing it. But I tell anybody, I said, if you're looking to continue any other cruises and you're looking to do cruises and you're looking out further ahead, talk to them because there are times that. Yep. So thank you. See, Joe just said the same thing I did.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to go on one, Samara. I've done one, but it's years ago, so I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm still in the system for Carnival.
Do you get free cruises because you're promoting their?
And no, but there's times where TAs will get benefits to reduce costs. There's sometimes we will get we can get cruises for reduced cost, half of what a normal person would pay. Speaking of which, you just reminded me. I gotta email them and find out. I need to find out how I can go about getting my clear. They've redone everything. They've redone that whole travel portal. All this has now brought up another question. Now I have to make a note. I mean, I know I do it, but my problem is I can't use their CLIA for booking trips for me. So I have to get my own CLIA eventually, and I got to figure out how to do that. Oh, well, then you need to do that. If they're giving you credited for the ones you win in 1990s, I'd get on that, Jill. I'd seriously get on that because that'll save you. That will give you what they call, for Royal Caribbean, they call it onboard. Most of them call it onboard SIP credits, which can be used to pay for other cruises, especially if you book while you're on ship. See, Jill knows how it works. I don't have to tell Jill. You know that she's been on enough cruises. She knows how it works, but that's basically how it does. Exactly, because the higher the status, the more cruises you. It's when you get to those top tiers that you get so many perks. It's off the roof charts. Mm. Exactly. Yep, that's true.
Some people that cruise a lot, they get a lot of credits. Like Jennifer and Ron, Jennifer Crusoe. They
I guarantee you, they get a lot of credits for a lot of
credits, right? So,
yeah, they get I guarantee you, they get a lot of credits for shipboard credits for deposits on other cruises. Yeah. Shipboard credits for, like you saw Jill, she said she got a 10% shopping. They'll get credits for shopping. Credits for putting down other cruises if they book one while they're on there.
So I wonder if you build up the credits, you get free cruises after a while.
No, but you can build up enough credits that you can use them to put down on deposits on other cruises, which would cut down. But here's the thing, even with those built up credits, you can still you may get deals that if it's like a first time person setting up a cruise, you may get better deals than someone who, say, may be setting up a first-time cruise.
Right, yeah.
Yep, 1 credit per night, depending on the... Yeah, that's the way Royal does it. But I can guarantee you, some of you guys do enough cruises that you guys get the credits. And I know for a fact, Jennifer does so many cruises on the different cruise ships that they probably get enough credits to sink the Titanic again. Because it seems like that they're always going on. It seems like every several weeks that they're always on like a 4 or 5 day cruise. That's okay. My time's coming, and then you all be seeing me going. Dee, dee, dee. My time's coming. My time's coming. I'm working on it. And then I can start getting the perks as being a travel agent. That's good. Well, there is, yeah, Jill, there is some truth to that too. Yeah, well, unfortunately, yes, there is a lot of truth to that too. But you know what I love about it is she does a lot of good streams on those ships. So I can't say nothing about it. That's why her channel is growing the way it is. If I could right now, if I could do cruises and all that, I can guarantee you my it's not so much the face band, but I can guarantee you I would be my clientele would grow. That's what I need. Oh, Jill, she is. I can't say enough about Jennifer. She is extremely good. You know, I don't know about them rooting for the Pittsburgh Bucks. I don't know about them rooting for the Pittsburgh Steelers now, but
yeah, it's only sports.
yeah, I can overlook that, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to be rooting for bumblebees, but and especially when they put on those old jerseys, when they do the vintage, when they do those games where they sometimes put on the vintage looking ones, and then they end up looking like a bunch of bumblebees flying around the football field. I'm like, all right. At least with the Lions, when it's gray and blue, it gives you at least those are some decent colors. And don't get me started on the cheeseheads from Wisconsin. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, but yeah, that's just it. See, now I gotta try to get Paul and all them to get on their cruise. So you gotta keep your new lady happy. You gotta get on that cruise here. Take her on a cruise. Save on the marriage. Just get married. Do what I would always say I do, and find the justice of peace, and then head right on to the cruise.
Ron dress up.
Yeah, I saw that outrageous costume on stream. That was that was something else that night.
So Jill was there 2 years ago, right?
Joe, have you been to any of the Baltimore, Maryland meetups? I thought you went 2 years ago, didn't you? I know you weren't there last year.
Well, yeah, she's saying she.
Oh crap! Come on, please tell me the Tigers won. Yeah. Now may the Guardians die like dogs.
Oh God!
So we can move up 3 games on them in the division. Yeah.
So that's the
again.
So Saturday night's the one you have to dress up, right? You have to dress up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean not a full dress up, but yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah, there's always a chaplain on board for many of the cruises. But oh boy, where's this coming from?
So I have to wear pants and a shoe, right? I can't wear shorts and flip flops.
Yeah, I tried changing it, but I can't get it's still not letting me access it. I'll have to try that again. Yeah, just dress nice, something nice. It doesn't have to be a full, like Jill said, it's
semi-formal. Okay.
Semi-formal, yeah.
Just dress respectfully, I guess.
I'm just, hey, I figure if I wear a full suit, then I can't get up there and sing. There you go. I'm gonna be respectful. I'll probably wear a tie and
A tie.
yeah.
I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't go then.
No, it doesn't mean you have to wear a tie, but I'll probably wear my. I tend to wear a lot of ties and like vests with dress shirts and nice pants.
No, I saw the show. Everybody was dressed nicely. Everybody was wearing it. Ladies wearing a dress. It was.
Problem is I don't want to. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to be so nice that I get tackled because I'm such a singing star.
Well, we're rooming together, so you'll be my date, Dave.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. I did not hear that. I did not just no. Oh no, but I seriously though, I am looking forward to being able to hang out with you, John. I guarantee you we're gonna have fun.
Oh, we will. Oh, yeah.
And I guarantee you, I'll make sure we torment Debbie and I wonder where Mama D is today.
I'll be driving you around.
Mama D is quiet.
So it'll be interesting,
Huh?
I said I'll be driving you around, so it'll be interesting.
It won't be that bad.
No, we'll have a good time. Oh, I can't wait.
I just got to make sure I bring enough whoopee cushions to put under Jennifer and Debbie so that when they sit.
That's all going to be new people to me that I've never met, except for Nick. I've met Nick. I've met Nick before.
Let me ask you, how many people have you actually met out of the community, John?
Well, of the current community,
yeah,
I've met Nick, Amari. You know Amari?
Right, Roscoe. Yeah.
Right, Roscoe.
I've met Roscoe Mothership.
Rob Foz, I met a couple of times.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Of the current community. Then the older community, I've met Jackie. I've met Nate. I've met Pete Roselle. You don't know him. He doesn't. Well, he does kind of stream a little bit. Doesn't really do much anymore. I've met Kylo. I've met JoJo. Trying to think who else. Taylor, Josh. I met them. That's a long time ago, though.
Oh, and there's our one of our
you
good
don't see him in the community that much, but
Yeah. Well, and it's
like 216, 217. I met them. When I met Dev, I met Corey. I met Corey, 2017.
I actually just met Corey. I actually got to say hi to Corey back in December.
And the one guy that I met a lot of times is Chris. I don't know if you know him, Spokesman. You know him?
Chris from Main Mafia.
Yeah, I've met him many times.
Yeah, I got to meet him once in the Magic Kingdom.
So when I was out of work in 2006, YouTube was kind of new. So I started watching YouTube, but there wasn't much going on. And then later on, like 2011, I started watching him when he was a young kid. My daughter loved him. So I met him, and then I met him down in Disney, and he was doing stuff. But he doesn't really do much a lot. He used to do a lot, but he's a great guy. He's a great kid.
On and off. I know he was engaged there for a while. I don't know if he's still engaged or not.
He was dating somebody for a while, and then they kind of split up. Now he's with somebody different, but he kind of goes off and on YouTube. But he's a great guy. Chris is a great guy. I like him.
He does. Yes, he does do a lot of charity, Jonathan. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
I do like Spokesman. Yes.
Well, you know what's funny? When I see a lot of guys' names in the community,
welcome in to Jonathan and Ryan Rowe.
When I started getting
Saturday, guys.
Like in 2019, when I started watching a lot of things, I didn't recognize a lot of people, but like I saw names like, wow, I remember that guy. I remember that guy from like years ago, like Movie Mania Nick. Like he used to be like old school. I remember him and certain people. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like Marguerite Nagy. I see her a lot. Annette, they used to be like, I used to see them a lot. And then things kind of like took it easy for a while. Then when COVID hit, then it got crazy,
Well, and here's the thing: not everybody back then was streaming. Things really picked up. Yeah. YouTube streamers picked up
Right.
especially in the Disney community. It really streamed up
Hey,
when
John.
everybody started doing home streams.
Hey, Jonathan. What's up, man?
AB
Yeah.
is in the house. Hello, AB. Welcome, buddy.
Yeah. So, I was involved in a YouTube channel. Did you know that?
Well, now, see,
I wasn't the content creator, but I used to do, I had to go wear the GoPro and do fishing. And I used to get content and they would like take it and they would put stuff in their channel. Yeah. Oh, God bless.
now it won't happen.
You got to stare at the sun.
Well, the problem is the sun's out that way. It's a little bit.
Yeah. But I always thought about doing my own fishing thing.
Jerry, Hotbox Ghost is in the house. Hello, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, and that's crazy. It's amazing how everything expanded
Everything
after.
evolves. So many people are involved, and they come and go, and it's great. And now it's like the community now is like it's big. It's like big.
Now it's all over the place.
Yeah.
And now you got so many. And the thing of it is, there's.
And you got Pete like expanding everything. Pete's like he's expanding it so much, and he's trying to help so many people out to get it together. It's amazing.
And yes, but he's never lost his footing. Even though, and that's what I love about his channels. His channels are expanding into the sports and different things like that.
Oh, yeah.
But he hasn't forgot his ground roots of Disney.
Hey, Brian.
And with that, Brian Einhart, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Long time no see. And yeah, I got your message that you had subscribed under your new name. I didn't know you had even changed your name, Bob. But it is good to see you, bud.
Yeah, Brian, he's a guy that I've seen around a long time. It's Brian.
Yeah, I hadn't seen Brian in a long time.
Yeah.
Not since Kelly was still under the Mickey Bunch and she was still doing streams on Sundays and all that before you had lost your old email? Okay. There's a lot. Here's my thing about that. There's a lot of good West Coast Disneyland. Obviously, you guys listen to Christy PH Disney. She does a good job. I've been checking out some of her content lately.
Yeah, she was on last night,
I've seen her around and I've seen her on streams a couple of times.
Yeah.
When she's streaming from Disneyland, never really paid attention to it, but now I will. But then there was Magically Consumed, who does a good job, but I know they've had some issues, so they hadn't been streaming as much. I think they just streamed the other night, last weekend. But I actually met the Magically Consumed. I met Shara and Eric at Epcot the one year. What was it, about a couple of years ago? I think I met Shara and Eric, and that's Magically Consumed. But now I love watching Ace Snoopy, who anybody watches any of Pete's sports streams, you'll see Ace Snoopy come in so often. Go for it, Brian. By then, my office will be a nice beach with 10 blondes on the right, 10 brunettes on the left, and my laptop on the center. Just kidding.
Man, you're asking for a lot. 10? How about 1 and
2? You got to have big. If you're going to dream big, go for the gold.
Go big. I got you.
That's right. Go big or go home, baby.
All right.
That's the way it is. Go big or go home.
All right. Yeah, you're still a young guy. Why not?
Oh, don't forget who's a young guy. I ain't that much younger.
You're what, 54?
I turned 55 this year.
Yeah, you're a young guy.
No, I think I'm going beyond the laptop, Jill. I about had it with the. Well, no, actually, I am not, Brian. The girl that I'm talking to that actually lives in Tallahassee, she is a redhead.
There you go.
So I actually am dating a redhead. The girl I am talking to is a redhead. So no, I'm not missing. Yes, and I do agree with you. Kelly is such an amazing lady. Boy, when she gets her tail back here in Florida, if she don't let me know. I don't know where she's been hiding, but I'm going to wrap her. I need to talk to her and get her back on my Friday show, darn it. You want to talk about having some shenanigans going on? We get Kelly on there. Man, the shenanigans will not cease.
I wonder if she's coming in August.
I don't know. I need to find out if she is.
She was there last year.
I think she might be. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, she's still in Arizona. I don't know. I know she's planning on moving back to Florida. I just don't know when she's. I don't know when that actually is going to occur. I think she was saying in the next. I think she wants to move back to. Yeah, Ryan Kelly is too funny. She is such an amazing person. I can't wait to meet her for the first time in person. Yeah, hopefully Kelly will be there in Baltimore this year. Yeah, I mean, she may not, but hopefully she may. That would be cool.
Oh, Johnson's coming?
No, Jonathan, listen, Jonathan was supposed to come last year so that Jen would do a pole dance, but Jonathan has failed to live up to his bargain of coming to the Baltimore Maryland.
He's got to come. He's got to come.
He's got to come, and then Jen will do a pole dance for him. Or however that whole deal thing was working out. I don't know.
You see what Brian said?
Okay, table dance. Okay, that's what it is.
You see what Brian said? Brian, I would love to have met James. What a great guy that was, man. I would have loved to met James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like James. Would have been nice to meet him.
Yeah, I would have loved to have met him. That was sad, when he went.
Hey, you know what? Not everybody can make it. That which is a shame because if we could get everybody in the community to show up, we'd have to take over the whole entire Baltimore Orioles stadium.
He's calling Jonathan a hoser.
And we'd have to change it to the Tiger Stadium, especially after the Tigers beat the Orioles. And I know you're probably watching, Pete. Tigers are coming for you in a week. I know you play on the I know we play on the 27th. Tigers are coming, buddy. Tigers are coming. They already beat KC again today, so as long as the Guardians don't win, we'll move 3 games up on them.
But Dave, everybody's beating KC. The Yankees just swept them. So,
but remember when you asked me the other day whether they had the best record? They don't have the best record. There's only one other team that has the best record now. Yankees. Tigers are right behind them.
Oh, they're the Yankees. There you go.
And nobody works for the Yankees. Those guys are nothing but prison people. Nobody wants to root for the Yankees.
I've been a Yankee fan since in the 60s.
Oh, John, I'm going to have to reform. I'm going to have to reform you when I'm up there in Baltimore with you.
I have no choice. I grew up in the area, so
Well, I guess I can. I can respect that. It's more than somebody's. Philadelphia team who definitely needs an intervention on Starbucks. I won't mention Mike's name. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud?
I could be in Yankee Stadium right now in an hour and 15 minutes. That's how far I'm at, so it's, what are you going to do? Brian says, I'm sorry, John. Torpedo bats. Yeah, everybody's getting them now. What is it, like 80 something players now have ordered the bats? Or
no, well, bats? They haven't gone on the cruise yet, Jonathan. Actually, her and her mom are going on a cruise sometime in. Her and her family going on a cruise sometime in the summer. Wow. I don't think they've been on the cruise yet, but
third highest paid player.
Because I had worked with Jen on getting some information for her. Kind of think of it. I wonder how that came out. I need to ask her what they ever decided for that, if they were going to the 70th. And that, man, you want to talk about getting somewhere? I would love to get my butt out to Disneyland this summer for the 70th anniversary of that.
You're right, Brian. Biggio's gone. He left. All he got is Vlad Guerrero. That's it. What about the other kid with the long hair? What's his name? Who's the guy with the long hair that plays for Toronto? I think of his name. His father played in the major leagues.
Trying to think. I'm not quite sure. Jays are okay. You're talking Toronto Blue Jays?
Yeah,
Blue Jays are okay. They're a decent team this year. They're doing good.
Yeah.
If that's who you're talking about, Jonathan. Now, if you're talking about a different team, I wouldn't know who you're talking about, but I know the Blue Jays are doing pretty decent.
That's it.
It's Bo Bichette.
Oh, Bichette. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, he's a decent player.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised how good the Tigers are doing this year. But then again, I guess maybe it doesn't, because they did end up in the playoffs last year, and they
do have one of the best starters in baseball right now. So
who?
I can't remember his name, but he's really good. Chappelle.
Yeah, we'll have to catch up, Brian. Just IG me on one of these days. I'm so busy right now. And I'll try to respond when I can, because everybody will tell you this channel is doing good. It's growing. My travel channel is doing good. I'm trying to get everything straightened out. And on top of everything, I'm still trying to replace the house that got destroyed last August. So on top of the death of my parents. So it's been a full 2 years have been nuts. So we're good. We'll have to get together, and when you come to Disney World, I'll make sure I get down there, because I do know that on May 20th I'm going to get to see Tow Cargo. I can't wait. I got plans to go down there to see Tow Cargo on May 20th, so that'll be cool. Yeah, I haven't had a team since the 90s. Well, I don't know. Toronto Blue Jays seems. It's the Cantrell Country Travel Way. I'll tell you what. Hold on. Wait, where are you seeing? So Cargo is coming down to Disney World, Jonathan. She had been saying that for a few weeks. Anyway, let me do this. Be right back, John, so that people. This is the sponsor break of me. Be right back, John.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on a your size. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cashbell is here to guide your ride. It's Cashbell Country Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
No, she's coming to Disney World. She is coming to Disney World. So that the name of it is the Cantrell Country Travel Way. AB. Katie, you'll have to talk to Katie Y. Katie Y did that whole thing for me. I don't know how she did it, but she's the one that did it, and it's just tremendous. Oh, thank you, John, for putting that in there. Yes, that's the link to my other channel, which, speaking of which, guys, I'm going to tell you this. Yep, Samara is going on another Disney cruise. I wish I was going too, Samara. I mean, that's my goal. As soon as I get, the minute my house is put on that property, my butt's going to be on the computer going, okay, where do I look? Let's see, where do I want to go? Which cruise line do I want to use? Yeah, book it real good. Exactly. I'm telling you, we need to get the whole Disney community. I figure if we got everybody in the Disney community, we could take over a whole Disney cruise ship. We might all be banned from Disney after that because we'll all be so crazy, but, you know, that'll be the largest band in life. Actually, might be the largest band for any theme park. Oh, thank you, AB. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, when you're ready to go, because I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm so frustrated with, you guys know how frustrated I am with the house. I am so ready. I can't tell you how so ready I'm ready to book a cruise. I'd be gone in a heartbeat on a cruise. Oh, I wish I could tomorrow, but I won't have the money at that point to do it. But unless this thing that I'm working on Monday pays off and it makes me some money, and if it does, maybe things will change. So just keep saying some prayers for me. Maybe it'll work out and things will change by the fall. But because I'm going to tell you this, one thing about cruises is like going to Disney. It's all about the food, people. It's all about the food.
Dave's a foodie.
Oh, yeah. Especially if I can get on a cruise that has 24/7 pizza. I think that's what I get to have for dinner tonight. Pizza and fries. Cool.
I'm having ribs.
Oh, John, if you haven't taken a cruise, I swear, I'm telling you, they're huh?
I bet
Not John. I thought AB. His name is John too. Yeah, I'm talking AB. John. Man, there a lot of those cruises have a lot of good food places, and I mean, and you can get, and a lot of cruises have like, you can get like sushi type of food. You can get Thai food. You can get American food. I mean, it's just, oh my goodness. If you go, let me put it to you this way. If you go hungry on a cruise, it's your own fault. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm just telling you. Every one of us, John. You said you've been on a cruise, right?
Me?
Yeah, you said you've been on a cruise, right?
Oh, many cruises.
What's the first thing that what ends up happening? It's about eating, isn't it? It's relaxing and eating.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not getting around. It's like going to Disney World.
Yeah,
You go to Epcot, you're eating.
As soon as you get on the boat, you sit down and eat. Even before they do the you have to go to your station, you can eat.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
You know what I mean by station. You got to go to your station where you do your thing you have to do. You can eat, you know?
Yeah. And you heard
it's nonstop, 24 hours.
I've been on Carnival. My next one I want to try is Royal. I'm actually probably going to look at booking 2 cruises next year. One for Royal Caribbean, one for Disney. Yeah, thank you, Joe. Even at Disney, it's about special snacks and dinners. And that's Disney. Disney dog, bro. Mickey. Well, I'm hoping you get I'm hoping you get all the hugs you need tomorrow from Disney. From Mickey. And I can't wait to hear about your trip when you come back. I'm actually looking forward for Jill and her husband to go on a cruise so I can rope them back on the show and get them to talk about the next cruise. But I understand where they're at, and we've talked about that the other night, that it's like me, had to put it off for a little bit of time till some things get settled. And so you've been on, what did she say? You've been on Sitmar, now Princess, Carnival, Holland America, Royal, and Disney, along with a Hawaiian cruise line that went out of business.
Yeah, she spent a lot of cruises.
Yeah, well, and you know what? The thing of it is, AB, sometimes you can, depending on when you book it and how far you want to book it out, I always tell people, look at it this way. Book it out a year advance.
At least a year.
But you can find some good deals. That's what I keep trying to tell you. I know Disney is expensive, but you can guarantee you can find some good deals. Yeah, well, I'm praying about that too, Joe, that works out for you. Yeah. Well, that's just it. I mean, yeah, you got your specialty restaurants you may have to pay for on the cruises, but the bottom line is that most of the food is covered. I mean, a lot of your food is covered in the prices of the cruise. So that's when you go, you know what? That's like getting free food. You just say food for all, and you start hitting the buffets and everything else you can hit. Look up April 28th through May 2nd. Disney Cruise. Oh, are those the 2 you're planning for next year, Jill? Because I do know that April next year and either October or November. But then I'll have to watch the October, because if I'm not back at the parks, then I have to Give the Kids the World thing, and I will not miss Give the Kids the World. Unless I do it from my cruise. Oh! Ooh. I highly doubt it, Brian. Probably could, but I just thought of something interesting. Do the Give the Kids the World from a cruise ship. I love it. That's a good idea for next year. Of course, it'll cost me up a wine to do the Wi-Fi, but it'd be worth it. There's one of the cute doggies. No, that's just it. Some of them are, some of them aren't, Samara. Yep, there's Max.
That's Max. Someone said hello, Max.
Beautiful dog. Is that a Labrador, or is that a Golden Retriever, John?
He's a yellow lab.
He's a yellow lab. Beautiful looking dog. Beautiful dog.
He's big. He's like 90, 95 pounds. Good sized dog.
I don't know about raffling off a cruise because that's an awful lot of money, but I could think of something to do with a cruise. But that I'd have to see how I'd have to work that out, because sometimes some of that stuff can be written off on taxes, on business taxes for charity. Oh. Wired hair terrorist named Max. Oh, you must have either a Chihuahua, a walking hot dog. Dang it, it's already 3. Anyways, but yeah, I once rescued a Dalmatian named Max. He was not terribly bright, but very sweet. Yeah, Dalmatians are not the brightest dogs, but they are sure loyal. My parents actually, even before I was born, they actually, I don't know why I think they had to get rid of it for some reason, but my parents actually had a Dalmatian when my brother was a few years old and my older sister was a baby. They had a Dalmatian, but I think they ended up having to get rid of them. But they are lovable and loyal. There's no question about that.
Hey, Dave. Hold on.
Anyways, what's up, John? You were going to ask?
He started barking. So, yeah, I got to head out. They got to go out, and I got to start making dinner. So,
okay. Well, you go do what you got to do. We're going to start wrapping up here. Yeah, guys, because I need to finish up some things, and thank you all for coming in and hanging out today. I mean,
thanks for having me on. And hello, goodbye to everybody. And
but everybody have a great Easter tomorrow.
Yes,
definitely. Take care. And if you get a chance to drop into the chat tomorrow when I'm streaming from St. Augustine, please do. Just say hi.
Are you going on late tonight?
I might. I'll wait to see. That's what I was doing today, just in case I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to get over there till. Good seeing you, Brian. I'm not planning on getting over to St. Augustine until about 12 or 1, but I want to get there early enough to park. So I'll probably go get something to eat once I get over there and then start streaming so I can walk up and down George Street and Fort Matanzas and things like that. Andrew, AB at St. Augustine is a great place. So I'm hoping Yes, I'm hoping that we can get some people to come in and say hi. But then don't forget. Oh, one other thing, guys, and I got to do this, and then we should be all again Monday night. If you can push it out, help post it out, please do. Yeehaw Bob is coming on my channel. They're gonna be up all good. Oh my lord. I don't know. Maybe I might not if that build is on, but then again, that has never stopped me either. Didn't stop me last night from going on. But yeah, Bob will be here on Monday. Please come in, say hi, enjoy the show. I don't know how things are gonna go, but it'll be good. So with that, guys. Oh, one other thing. If you're looking to help with Give the Kids the World, please email there. Especially if you were looking to do monetary donations to help with prizes. I know we're going to go about 3 hours. There will be drawings at the end of each hour, and then one major drawing overall. So if you're looking to help, please. But you can email me there. And I was going to talk to you about that, John. When we get time, I'll talk to you after Easter. Because I mean, if you want to take care of the emails, I'll fill you in after Easter if you want to know.
Yeah,
if you still want to take care of that, because then it would only be 2 people that would have access to it, me and you.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay. So with that, guys, I'm going to say. Who might not know? Wait a minute. Wait. What are you talking about, Jonathan? Don't know. He don't know one yet. That if Yeehaw Bob's coming, he is coming because I confirmed it yesterday in an email. Yeehaw Bob will be here on Monday night. It was confirmed. I have to set up the link tonight, and then I'll send him the link tomorrow. So, with that, guys, I'm going to say any final thoughts from you, John?
I'm just happy Easter, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the chats, and everybody stay well.
Oh, okay. Talking about that build. Okay. Yep. And I'm going to add on to that again. Same thing, guys. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your families. Happy Easter. Be safe. Come. If you can, come in to join the chats tomorrow. With that, I'm going to say, from the world of Dad and the magical theme park, may you wish upon a star and the dreams come true. Have a magical night. Bye, guys. Bye.
Take care, guys.